Do not listen to this recording while driving or if you are operating machinery. Only listen when you can safely relax and are able to get as comfortable as possible. Hi, my name is Robert Aceves, and I welcome you to this relaxing guided meditation to stimulate creativity. In this meditation, we'll work on entering a deep state of relaxation to boost creativity from the subconsciousness. The intention of this meditation is to bring you to a wonderful state of tranquility and serenity that will give you the full access to that part of you where you'll find all the answers to your questions and concerns. By practicing this meditation several times, you'll learn the technique to always have access to your subconscious in a natural and healthy way for the rest of your life. This technique requires you to be in a comfortable place where no one will interrupt you for the next several minutes and where you can close your eyes. You can be sitting or laying down, whichever is more comfortable for you. Let's begin. Close your eyes. That's it. Now I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath 10 times in a row. And while your body continues to relax, I'm going to ask you to imagine yourself floating on a boat on the ocean near the seashore. You can smell the seawater around you, and in the distance you can hear the waves breaking. You can also feel how the boat is moving by the currents of the sea. And you can hear the waves hitting the side of the boat gently. You can also feel the sunlight touching your skin. And you can see the reflection of the sun on the water. And in the distance, you can see a beautiful white sand beach. You may also see in the distance a couple of animals eating on the beach some of the plants that are nearby. And you don't pay much attention to them, but you can enjoy the sounds they make. And you can feel the energy of this place. You can feel the tranquility, the peace and serenity around this place. And while you enjoy this beautiful view and this beautiful moment, you take the oars of the boat and start to row towards the seashore. You can feel the seat of the boat where you're sitting. You can also feel the water splashing on your face as you're rowing, and the same water touching your feet. You start to row and you feel the force of the water and the boat moving towards the direction you want. You feel the rhythm of each stroke you take, and you feel how your breath increases as you're making the effort to row towards the seashore. You can feel the movement of the boat on the water and the air touching your face, feeling the satisfaction of being in this place in the sea, being in this ocean, feeling the beautiful energy around you, the peace and tranquility. And there's nothing more in this moment. Feeling the perfect temperature, seeing how the seashore is becoming closer and closer to your boat. And you can feel how the waves are helping you effortlessly to reach the beach. When you arrive at the beach, you notice that there's a cabin behind some palm trees. And the design of this cabin makes you smile. And it's just perfect for your taste. You feel how your boat is being pushed by the waves until it reaches the white sand. You take a step out of the boat and you can feel the softness of the white sand and a very nice feeling of stability and well-being as you arrive safely on dry land. When you touch the mainland, you also feel a feeling that someone is waiting for you in this cabin. You feel like you have arrived at the perfect moment. You tie your boat to a log that is nearby, and you start walking along a beautiful path towards the cabin that is near there. You can also smell the smell of the wet earth and hear the dry leaves as they break when you step on the floor on the way to this cabin. You can hear the sound of the birds and feel the sun as it enters through the holes in the trees. As you approach this cabin, you also notice that it's more beautiful than you thought. And you notice that this cabin seems to have been there for many, many years. And it seems like it's a part of the landscape, as if it fits perfectly with everything. When you get to the entrance of this cabin, you notice that there's a large and heavy door. You turn the doorknob and open it. It is as if they're waiting for you. You enter the cabin, and you find yourself with the surprise of being in a place full of peace. And it's a kind of a spiritual retreat, place to reflect on life. It is a type of spiritual temple. And just being there, you feel a sense of peace and tranquility, and this relaxation invading your body. Being there makes you feel more relaxed. The cabin is lit by candles everywhere, and it's the perfect temperature. And you notice on the side of the room you're at, you see that there's a series of stairs that go down to a basement. You approach the top of the stairs. As you approach and you take the first step, you can hear the wood of the floor creaking with each step you take. As you look down, you notice that there are 12 steps that lead down to a deeper level. You notice that there is a golden light down there that strikes you and makes you curious to see what's down there. You get this feeling that you're going to find something special down there. You can smell the incense and the smell of the burning candles. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to go down the stairs. And as you're going down the stairs, step by step, I'm going to ask you to feel how you enter a deeper state of concentration and relaxation. We're going to enter a state in which your concentration is almost perfect. It is a healthier state of mindfulness. You take the first step down the stairs, and then the second step down the stairs, and you already feel like you're entering a deeper state. 3, 4, even deeper. 5, 6, 7, deeper and deeper. 8, 9, 10. You feel like your body feels heavier. 11. Your arms and your legs feel heavier and heavier. 12. Now you find yourself at the bottom of the stairs. Now you're in a state of deeper concentration and relaxation. A healthier state of mindfulness. You're in a large room in which all the walls consist of small drawers. You're curious, looking at the content of these 2 drawers. You don't feel like there's anything there. These things don't really mean anything to you. They seem like nonsensical things, and some things may even look a little familiar. But it's more like you've forgotten some of these things. And you know, deep down, that very soon, the meaning of these things will become clear. And for now, you forget about these drawers. You notice that in the center of this room, there's a big, comfortable couch. And you lay down on this couch. You close your eyes and relax even more comfortably. Starting with your eyes, you relax your eyes even more. You also relax your head even more, feeling how the crown of your head relaxes more and more. Your neck relaxes more as you release all the emotional, physical tensions of your body. You relax your shoulders, relax your arms and your legs. Your back relaxes more and more. Your chest relaxes more comfortably. Your hands and your feet relax comfortably. Your whole body relaxes more and more. Your mind relaxes completely. And you continue to breathe deeply and effortlessly, feeling the air entering your body and leaving your body. With each breath, you can relax more and more. Now mentally repeat the following. I feel relaxed. I am in control of my life and my thoughts. I am safe, secured, and focused. That's it. Now you're in a deeper state of concentration and relaxation, a healthier state of mindfulness. And now you can focus on just one thing. In this state, I'm going to ask you to follow my voice and focus on my words. While your body continues to relax and you continue to breathe calmly, I'm going to ask you to think about your creativity. And I wonder if you already realized that the first step to develop intelligence is desire. If I asked you to imagine yourself being a more creative person, would you have the ability to focus on one desire? Thinking about that same desire constantly, over and over, until it became an idea. It's good to keep in mind the famous saying, necessity is the mother of all invention. Since need, it's what moves us to create. Need is desire. Desire for ideas is like bait for a fish. And just like when you go fishing, you have to be patient when waiting for the fish to bite the bait. And since you don't know what kind of fish you're going to catch, you can't judge that fish. And so you wait patiently. And it is a constant practice and process of bringing a desire to an idea in a relaxed, conscious state. It is a process in which we analyze all the information about a topic and immerse ourselves in that same topic, and then we allow that information to settle in our subconsciousness as we digest that information, and then we allow for the solution to the problem or situation to come through. But who decides what to do and what not to do? Only the mind of a person and the person themselves know what happens and what can happen. Generally, the person is careful not to do or think something outside of their limitations. But who establishes those limitations? Probably the experiences that have happened to that person or that mind. And very soon, you'll realize that in your subconsciousness, you have all the answers to all your questions that you'll ever need at any time in your life. The vast majority of people cannot create something new. We live in a habit box. The vast majority are consumers of ideas and don't create their own reality. It is very easy to fall into a routine. It is possible that very soon you'll realize that familiarity and routine kill creativity. But can you break that habit box? It all depends on you. It's up to you. The idea of breaking the habit box can cause fear. And maybe you'll realize at any time that it's not just about creating ideas of what you want to do. Thinking about something is just the beginning. Ideas are like the bricks of a house. The house is built with many bricks. So from today on, you're going to use your 3 energy centers. The first center is the intellectual center. This is the center where you think ideas. The second center is the emotional center, where you feel those ideas. And the third center is your motor center, where you put those ideas into practice. Starting today, you'll keep that feeling in your mind of inspiration that'll take you to action so that you can have access to all the experiences that exist in your subconsciousness. What would your life be like if you allowed your ideas to flow without judging them or forcing them out? What will your life be like if you let your subconscious guide you? Let's examine your life and review the hundreds of habits you've had. Things like brushing your teeth in the morning, or subtle habits as not being happier than a certain limit. Let's examine your past and observe those habits in thinking certain things and justifying certain limitations, thinking thoughts that did not produce any actions. That's it. By practicing this meditation, you learn to trust more your intuition and that part of you that will help you create thoughts that produce action. Because you can be a person that can stimulate your creativity with ease. You're a person who, from this moment on, can create your reality to your liking. From this moment on, you'll decide to look for moments that help your creativity flow more easily. Actions that connect you more with your senses and that attract harmony to your three centers of energy: the intellectual, the emotional, and the motor. Think something, feel that something, and do that something. By doing this, the ideas will multiply and you'll be able to solve problems more easily and quickly in your work and in your day-to-day. The moment we let go of the conscious mind and let the ideas of the subconscious flow, you can let the creativity flow. And you can use your mind the way it was intended to be used. And how do you know that you're using your creativity? Just like a pianist who plays a melody, you'll observe that the fingers move on their own, without thinking. The pianist enters a state of flow, in which she does not think but simply acts effortlessly and plays the melody that she has practiced for a long time, to the point that creativity flows without judging it. And it's not necessary to look for the state. Simply remember that feeling of flow, and by remembering it, you'll be able to enter this state, and you'll be able to work from there to your liking. you'll trust the process and know that you have unlimited ideas in your subconsciousness from which you can create infinite realities. And the more access you have to this state, the more confidence you'll have that this process of conscious relaxation will give you the tools with peace and tranquility to achieve the results you're looking for. Make a decision, feel what has been decided, and do that. And you're going to think about what you'll do and what you're going to carry out. You're going to achieve this something with your whole body, thought, and emotion. And if you wonder, when are you going to be in this state of flow and when you're not, allow yourself the opportunity to observe when you're in this state and when you're not, and observe the differences. You don't have to convince yourself or anybody, because deep down you know what I'm talking about. And by programming this state of flow in your mind, imagine everything you're going to be able to create in this state of deep concentration. What is certain is that every day that passes, you'll trust more in your instincts, and you will allow yourself to be carried away by your intuition. By doing this every day, every hour, and every second, you'll notice that you become more flexible, things flow more easily, you become someone more original and productive in all aspects of your life. For now, just stay like that, breathing calmly and effortlessly, allowing everything we talked about to go down to your subconsciousness. As you relax more and more and rest for a few minutes. That's it. Breathing effortlessly, naturally, in this state I'm going to ask you to become aware of your breath. And I wonder what thoughts have been going through your mind in the last few minutes. You may find that it's very difficult to remember what I was saying 10 minutes ago, or perhaps what you were thinking 6 minutes ago, or to remember what I was saying 13 minutes ago. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that you know that all this is in your subconsciousness, and the moment you want to become conscious from that, you have the power to enter your subconscious and remember what you decided. You have the power to remember your experiences at any time if you decide to. For now, little by little, you're going to come back to the present, starting with your feet and your hands. Feeling your feet and your hands. And in a few moments, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And when you return to the present, you'll feel much better, more aware, with more confidence and more life, more relaxed, as if you'd slept the whole night. But before I ask you to come back to the present, I want to remind you that your subconscious will work without you thinking about what we talked about today. And that each time you listen to this meditation and practice the states of concentration, the suggestions in this meditation will become stronger and stronger, and they'll work more and more in your mind. And the more you listen to this meditation, these suggestions will become more a part of you. And with practice, you'll become the person you decide to become, because you'll realize that you're creating your reality at each moment of your life. A calmer and more relaxed person with greater confidence, inner peace and serenity. A person who can create without effort. And that's it. It's time to return to the present. 1. You already feel your body more and more. 2. Awakening more and more. And when I say 3, you'll wake up to the present by opening your eyes. 3. Open your eyes. And I hope you listen to this meditation often to reinforce your creativity. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you next time.